Today's ride is Kamloops, home to Prince George. Had a really good visit with Jennifer and Elizabeth and Dayton. Dayton and I went to a couple places to go fishing. We didn't catch any fish, but we had a great time. And since Dayton's trying to learn how to fly fish, I spent some time giving him some instruction. And he's now really happy because he said his fly casting improved about 200%. So he said he's really happy with the time that I spent kind of showing him some of the finer points. So that was really, really good. We had a great visit. We talked about a lot of things. And overall it was a terrific visit. So now I've got to get by this truck before we get to the Prince George turnoff. Which is coming up here shortly. So basically, we had a great time. Yeah, okay, for sure. Cut across 3 lanes, why not? Anyway, we had a great time. And went to a couple of little lakes. He found some really good spots to go fishing from, so he was really happy about that. Found a bunch of new areas that he could try out. So all in all, it was a pretty darn good visit. So now I'm heading back home, and supposedly I'm going to be hitting some rain somewhere along the way. Which, of course, wouldn't surprise me. After all, how many times can I go for a ride not hit rain somewhere along the way? Just kind of the nature of the beast. But I'm okay with that. A little bit of rain never hurt me. So we'll just take it as it is. I'm planning a few stops on the trip, just because this old butt of mine gets a little sore after a while. So I'll probably stop at 100 Mile. I'm gonna have to stop there for fuel anyway. So I'll stop at 100 Mile, wander around, walk around the bike for a few minutes, stretch, and then carry on, go to Williams Lake, and I might not need fuel at 100 Mile, but I'll probably stop there anyway. At Williams Lake, I'll probably stop there, just go to Tim Hortons and grab a bite to eat maybe, or a coffee. We'll see. And then on to Quesnel, and stop there for a couple minutes, and then home. So, should be a good ride. And if it rains, it rains. Not too terribly worried about it. So far, it's not too bad of weather. Temperature's 20 degrees. Yeah, this old girl heats up traffic pretty easy. Everything certainly is green, that's for sure. Usually everything's brown, but I guess they haven't really had the heat here yet. Sure is green out there, whatever they're growing. I guess it is supposed to rain somewhere along my way, but if I get a few miles in the sunshine, I'll be happy. Sure is pretty out here. Sure is pretty. Nice view up there from that place. big deck, covered deck. Yeah, it's pretty country out here. I wouldn't mind living out this way. I'd like to live on about 50 acres. Oh yeah, the lake looks nice. Be a nice time to be out there fishing. Boy, Tobiano ever built up. Wow. They've built a lot of houses in there. Well, it must be the Gulf. Nice view from there, that's for sure. Oh yeah, it's pretty. Man, the lake is dead as calm today. Yeah, it'd be nice to be out on a boat fishing today, I'll tell you. I could do that in a heartbeat. I'm just admiring the view right now. That is so nice. Oh yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah, here we are coming into Savannah. Now, the wee part is me and the bike. I like it when Harley riders wave, it's kind of cool. So far, I have been very fortunate. I haven't had any rain at all yet. There was definitely some forecast. However, right now, it looks like I'm heading to the dark side. There is definitely some dark clouds up ahead. And I'm heading towards 100 Mile. And got a little ways to go. I got this long 4-lane section. Set the cruise at about set it at 125, I think, and set it there. Speed limits, I think it's 110 is the speed limit. I don't want to do 130. I don't need any speeding tickets. Let's try sitting her here and see how it goes. But right now, it kind of looks like over yonder there's some black ugly clouds. I was heading towards the sunshine at one point, which I thought, hey, right on. But, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. And I think those clouds I believe the clouds are moving from the west to the east, which is typical. So if that's the case, those ones are probably heading where the sunshine is. Hello there, fish. Holy cow, I didn't realize there were big fish in there. My goodness, that little creek. All the garbage. How about that? Anyway, so yeah, it looks like I'm going to be possibly heading into the dark side. But maybe I'll turn towards the sunshine. You never know. But yeah, this section of road here is just kind of one of the ones they did the 4-lane on, and they just added a bunch over the years. Now it's a pretty long section of 4-lane, which is kind of nice. The person can actually make some time. And the temperature has dropped to 17. I knew the temperature would drop here because you're gaining an elevation. So that doesn't surprise me that the temperature has been dropping a little bit. So it'll probably get down to 15 or so maybe. Well, it's 18 now, so that's okay. I like that temperature. So far the bike's been running really good. Hasn't missed a beat. Chewed up a whole bunch of traffic. And we're just rocking and rolling. Gotta like it. Gotta like it. So I don't know if those guys had their rain gear on or not. The one guy, I don't know if he normally runs with orange riding gear or if that... oh shit, I got this pocket open. I don't need that. It starts raining, I don't need my pocket filled up with water. So I don't know whether that's his normal riding gear or if he's got his rain gear on. But anyway, I'm pretty good. These pants that I'm wearing, they're not waterproof, but I've ridden through some pretty good rains with them and not had a problem. And I do, if I absolutely had to, I do have a set of rain pants in my saddlebag. But to put them on, I'd have to do the hippity hop of taking my boots off, put the rain gear on, put my boots back on, ride for 20 miles, find out that it quits raining, temperature comes up to 25 degrees or so or whatever, get really warm, stop, do the hippity hop, take the rain pants off again. Yeah, pain in the ass. Sometimes it's just easier to get a little wet and be done with it. But yeah, the sky up there is not looking very good and I'm heading straight into it. But, oh well, not too worried. I'm not made out of sugar, I won't shrink, so we're good. But yeah, it's pretty black. It didn't call for any real heavy rain that I saw. It was like, you know, half a millimeter or something, which, yeah, 0.5 millimeter, which isn't really a whole lot. So I'm not too worried. It looks like it might have rained here. The road is looking a tad down, so yeah, well, it definitely did rain here. So I may be chasing it, or yeah, quite possibly I'm chasing it. I've done that before, where I was going the same direction the storm was, and I basically kept running into it because I kept catching up to it. So, I think I got my first raindrop. Oh, wow. I do have the wrong gloves on for that, though. I could change them at 100 mile if I had to. But again, I'm not terribly worried. Yeah, now maybe I'm going to head to the sunshine for a little while. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, this is a nice piece of road. I haven't seen any critters on it yet. Quite often you see deer or the odd bear up here, but haven't seen anything, and that's kind of the way I like it. So, until we get to 100 mile, I'll kind of sign off for now, and we'll just see how see what happens with these. Yeah. No such luck about turning away from it. I'm heading right into this shit. Oh well, like I said, it is what it is. I talked to my dear wife this morning. She said, I think you're going to get wet because there is some rain in the forecast around Prince. And when I looked a little further and checked up 100 Mile and Williams Lake, there was definitely some rain there. But you know, if I can get well, even 100 Mile without getting in a downpour, basically, see, 170k, another 200k, yeah, almost half the trip. So if I get half the trip in sunshine and half the trip in water, I'm okay with that. We'll just see how it goes. Anyway, sign off for now, and we'll see what happens later on. So far, I've been fairly fortunate with the rain. I caught up to the rain at 100 Mile, and for about 5 miles out of 100 Mile, it was actually raining pretty good. And apparently it had absolutely come down in buckets at 100 Mile. So discretion being the better part of valor, and also the fact I wanted to put my liner in because the temperature was down to like 12 degrees. I decided to stop at Tim Hortons and have a bite to eat, a double-double. And I sat in there for, I don't know, probably 25 minutes, I guess. Wasn't in any big hurry because when I looked at my phone, apparently the storm was moving the same direction I am, which is north. So I thought, well, we'll just let the storm go a little bit. We'll enjoy my coffee and my little snack that I bought. So that's what I did. And then I headed out. And so far, I don't know whether I'm just lucky or what, but I seem to be running in a crease of the storm. They're definitely off to the, I guess right now that would probably be to the west, to the left of me. There is a big black ugly something over there. Now which way it's going, I'm not 100% sure. Oops, I better back down here a little bit. Don't want to creep up too much. I'm not sure exactly which way it's going, or maybe I'll intercept it again, but so far on the run from 100 Mile to Williams Lake, I ran out of it. And here, I mean, obviously it hasn't rained. There's no water on the road at all. So it hasn't rained at all. And it would be really nice if it stayed that way. I'm not going to count on it, though. Because over there's some big black. And apparently when I looked at the weather app while I was sitting at Tim Hortons, there was definitely a gap between kind of like two rainstorms that were heading north, and they were supposed to definitely intercept Williams Lake at some point. So it could very well be that right now I'm shooting the gap between them. Thank you, brother. And the temperatures come up to 20 degrees, and of course I put my liner in my jacket, so I suppose I'm going to roast for the rest of the way home. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to catch up to it, or it's going to catch up. We'll play tag somewhere along the way, and it's going to go, tag, you're it. And I'm going to go, yep, okay, fair enough. I've got more than enough fuel to make it to Cornell. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll fuel up, and I'm not going to fuel up in Williams Lake when I'm going to put 5 liters in. That would be silly. I'm not going to do that. I'll go to Quesnel, fill up there, have a stretch, maybe grab a coffee. Yeah, temperatures come up to 22 now. Yeah, I'm gonna bake. Oh well. That's okay. I was gonna say, there hasn't been too many bugs, and then I got smacked with one. Gotta learn to keep my mouth shut. Also, I don't want to swallow one, so there you go. Now I decided just to motor on through Williams Lake. I really didn't need fuel, and it didn't make sense to stop then for that. And I really wasn't very hungry, so because I just had something to eat there a little while ago in 100 Mile. So at that point, there was really no reason to stop at Williams Lake. So I decided just to carry on through, see Williams Lake in my mirror, and point my sights at Quesnel. I figured by the time I got to Quesnel, I definitely would need to stop for fuel. So I figured at that time I'd also stop at Tim Hortons, have a coffee, maybe a little bite to eat, have a stretch, and walk around. And since I've been really lucky with the rain and missing it, I figured why push my luck and stop and let the storm catch up to me. I might as well just carry on and see if I can stay out of the rain for another couple 100 miles from Williams Lake home. It's only about 3.5 hour run. So even if I did run into rain, it wasn't going to be a really big deal for sure. I wasn't going to hit that much of it. So the road was good. The road was dry. Couldn't complain. Temperature was good. So I'll just point my sights at Quesnel and carrying on. I am 120 kilometers out of 100 Mile. And I'm just now starting to, I think, hit the fringe of this rainstorm. So I very well may catch up to it. It wasn't a lot of rain, it was like sprinkle, here I am type of thing. And every once in a while I get hit with a raindrop just to tell me that, yes, it is actually there. And going to try and catch me. But looking at the direction I'm going, and well, up ahead there, yeah, it's quite possible that maybe I'm going to run into it. It's quite conceivable that I am. But if I do, I mean, I'm 122 out of 100 miles, so I'm getting very close to, halfway to Quesnel, or better. So if I'm getting that close to Quesnel, then after that it's just a little blip, and I'm home. So I really can't complain, considering the fact that when I looked at the weather app this morning before I left Kamloops, it looked like it was going to be a wet one all the way, and I certainly haven't had that. So I think I won the lottery today. So I gotta like it. And traffic hasn't been terrible. Obviously a few trucks and whatnot, that's to be expected. And this old girl chews them up pretty good. I'm being a good little boy right now, and just going to sit behind this guy till I get a clear passing lane. Not going to do anything silly. And we'll just have to take it the way it comes. But so far, the sky looks reasonably bright going this direction. So maybe I did kind of shoot the gap. Because it did look like the way the big ugly green stuff was moving, that there was going to be a little bit of a gap. So it is possible I'm shooting a gap right now. And if I am, I like it. I like it. It would be nice to get by this fella. But he's doing the right thing. He's not going down the hill too fast. But heritage attraction. I didn't even know there was a heritage attraction here. See the things you see when you slow down? My goodness gracious. Oh, a passing lane coming up, so I'm laughing. 2 kilometers ahead. Well, I'll probably be by him before I get there. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, like see over there, it kind of looks wettish, to say the least. Yeah, it does look kind of wet, doesn't it? Oh well. Looks kind of wettish that way, to put it bluntly. Okay, what do we got to Quesnel? Where is Quesnel? Quesnel. 87, that's all. Oh shit. That's only 60 miles. It's an hour. Maybe less than an hour. So I do a little better than 87 kilometers an hour. So 45 minutes I'll be in Quesnel for Christ. Wow. Got a couple of places to go through, so yeah, say an hour. Close to it, and I'll be in Quesnel. Gotta like it. Gotta like it. We're getting closer to Quesnel, and I thought, oh yeah, it looks like we're going to get some heavy rain, but I don't believe that is rain. I believe that is smoke, because there is supposed to be a couple of forest fires around, and yeah, they said there was a bit of smoke around Prince George, and I believe that's smoke. It doesn't look like rain to me. So just got a little ways to go, and I'll be home. I got a little ways to go, and I shall be home. Down around over the bridge. That river's still pretty high. Let's see, where's everybody going here? Up the hill. Hit this one green. Life is good, he said. Almost home. Oh, they finally paved it. Right on. Oh, they got a fucking hole there again? I got another one. Holy shit. What?